Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this one we will see how to make a parallax effect in your website or any website you want. And if you think that parallax effect is difficult and you can't do it, then you should change your mind, because it is nothing. It is absolutely nothing. Very simple. Okay, it is not difficult at all, not at all difficult. And you just need few lines of JavaScript, and that's it. Your parallax effect will be ready. And not even few lines, you only need like 2 or 3 lines of code in which you will define the scroll and the position, and just one line of CSS in your the element you want to add the parallax effect for the position. Okay, so as you can see here, I have a web page, and in this web page we are gonna build this web page in this video. And as you can see here, as I scroll down, the background images moves, but this heading stays in one place. So this is a simple just parallax effect. But the main part is, as you scroll down, you can see the opacity of this heading decreases, and it's you reach the bottom, it just disappears. Okay, and in the bottom there is one more parallax effect in this page, the in which you can add like anything to your work or to your company, anything about your company. And this is also a parallax effect. The background image is moving with a different speed. And if you don't know what is parallax effect, it is just nothing. It is a concept in which an element moves with a different speed with respect to the whole web page. Okay, so in this case, the background image, okay, if you see, the background image is moving with a different speed with the web page, with respect to the web page. Okay, but the text are moving with the same speed. But this background image and this background image and also this heading is moving with a different speed with respect to the web page. So I have added 3 parallax effect in this one. Not three, actually 4 types of parallax effect. You can say 3 types. First of all is the background image. As you can see, the background image is moving a little bit, and in this one. And the second is the fixed position. As you can see, the heading is just fixed in one place. And the third one is to decrease the opacity as you scroll down. So as you can see, the opacity just decreases and it just add a cool effect. So we will see this thing, how you can make this and in just few minutes, and it just add a very good look to your website if you use parallax effect. And after watching this video, you will never forget parallax effect in your life. Okay, so let's go to the VS Code and see how it is done. Okay guys, so I am on my VS Code now, and before starting, let me show you some pictures that I have collected for our web page parallax effect. So this is the first one. Okay, so this will be our background image for the heading, and the second one is this one. Okay, so this will be again a background image. We will fit this in our background and below the heading. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, what we need, a boilerplate. Okay, boilerplate. So we are ready. And now let's add some style and script tags first. Okay, so let's add them, and the script tag. Okay, and now let's complete our body part. Okay, so what we need in our web page, not a lot, because the main focus of this video is on parallax effect. Okay, so we will just add 2 divs. Okay, one div and the other one. The first div will be our heading, and the second div will be like paragraph about the company or about. Okay, so in the heading part, I will give this id count. Okay, so id count, and this one I will give the id on bottom because it is on the bottom. Okay, so in the container, I will create another a p element in which our the company name, okay, is will be on the middle. Okay, on the top. So our company name is spec space just a random name, and in the bottom one we will add some information about our company. Okay, so we will use lorem for that. Okay, lorem, let's say 100 will be enough, 100 words. And now let's see, and let's hit the go live button and let's see our website. Okay, so as you can see here, the contents are ready, our body part is now done, and let's do some styling. And before that, I want to show you some Google fonts that I have collected. Okay, so as you can see right in the right corner, two fonts I have collected. The name, as you can see, the first one is work sense, and the second is Anek Tamil. So what you need to do to import these fonts, just copy this link. Okay, so I will just copy this. I don't know if you can see this for my because my face cam is there. Okay, so I have just copy a link from the Google Fonts, and we will just paste it above our title. Okay, so, and one more thing we have to do, we have to also copy this. Okay, so for our heading we will just copy this font, work sans. Okay, and now let's target our container. Okay, so container, in container we will leave like that, but we need to change the font of cont, and then inside cont we need to change the font of the P part. Okay, the paragraph part. So I will just paste it right here, and if you will save, and you can see here the font has changed. Okay, the font has changed, and similarly we have to change this font also. So for that I have used this font family, so I'll just copy this and paste it. I have to make another div, not another style tag. So I will say that bottom P. Okay, bottom P, and paste it right here. And now if you will see, the font has changed. Okay. So now let's do some styling part. So first of all, we need to define the margin and padding of all the elements 0. So margin 0 and padding 0. Okay, so let's do that. And now first of all, just format document. Okay, and now let's come to the container, and for that let's define the width 100%. Okay, and height I will give 120 vh. Okay, 120. What is 120 vh? It is just 20% 20% more than the screen size. Okay, so yes. And now we need a background image, so let's do background, then URL, and we will paste this image. Okay, like this one. So what is the name? Pixels. Okay, so this one, and let's see. And as you can see here, it is right there. It is not looking great. We have to do some styling work. So let's write no repeat, and then center. Okay, and then center. So and also background size will be cover. Okay, and now if you will see that it is looking great. Okay, looking fine. And if we just remove this center from here, our the picture of glass will become here. Okay, and now I think it is looking great. And now we need this heading. Okay, to in the middle, so let's do that. And for that one I will say text align center, and let's say font size. Okay, so let's do this way so that we can see. And not this one, let's say font size, and we will define our font size in what, in VH. Okay, so let's do that. And let's say our font size will be 11 VW. Okay, and as you can see here, it is just perfect. And we don't need the black color, so we will just change the color to white. Alright, and as you can see here, our web page is looking pretty much great now. And I will give it a padding from top of 30 VH. Okay, why that? To make it center, okay, like this. And now it is looking pretty great. And now I will define the position relative. Why position relative? Because we need this in our parallax effect. Okay, so you will see that later. And okay, so now we are done with the heading part. As you can see, it is pretty much done. And now let's add the bottom. Okay, let's do some styling in the bottom. So I will just target bottom, and inside this is the same thing, background URL, and this time we will add this image. Okay, pexels.orion or whatever that name is. Okay, so pexels.orion. okay, and now the same thing, no repeat. Alright, and then background size cover. Okay, and then also we need to define height, so let's do that. And then height, let's say height will be 100 VH. okay, so let's see what our website is. So as you can see here, it is looking not that great. And let's add this center tag also. Okay, center tag in the bottom. Okay, in this way this image will be in center. Okay, so now it is looking pretty much great. We have not done any parallax yet. Okay, so wait for that. I'm just doing the styling part. And now let's add and yes, so let's give this a display of flex, and then justify content center. Okay, and then align items center. The reason for that is to make that text in the center. Okay, and now in the font, let's add a margin of 100 pixel. Okay, a margin of 100 pixel, and as you can see here, it is now in the middle. And text align, okay, text align also center. Alright, and as you can see here, all the text is in center and it looks pretty great. And I will add one more thing, word spacing. Okay, word spacing of 4 pixel, I guess 4 pixel will be fine. And as you can see here, it is looking great. And now let's add the width also of the what the bottom. Okay, width of the bottom, let's say 100%, because it is just 100%. okay, and now let's define the font size. Okay, we also need to change the font size, and in this one, let's say 1 VW. What is that? No, it is just smaller. Let's say 1.4. yes, now it is looking great. As you can see, it is looking pretty much great. Alright, and I think now we are done with the styling part. Okay, so let's get ahead to the main part of the video, which is parallax effect. So as I have tell you, you only need just few lines of JavaScript, and yes, I will just do that. So what you need to do, write window, because it will apply to whole window, whole website. And then you will add event listener, and inside scroll effect, because it is just scrolling effect. If you just scroll, the speed of the background will change. Okay, so we are just doing the scroll effect. And we also need to add a function, because inside this only we will include all our logic. So inside function we need to define a variable. So I will say let scroll y. Okay, scrly, it is a short form of a scroll y. You can name it anything. And this one I will just define it window dot page offset, page y offset. It will what it will give you what? It will give you value of the the y-axis. Okay, like if you just scroll from here, if you just scroll a little bit, the value of y-axis increases. Okay, if you just scroll till the bottom, the value of y just increases. Okay, and now and now as I have defined this variable scrly scroll y, so now we need to apply this on our some elements. So let's say call a document dot get element by id. First of all, what we need to apply on, we need to apply on this container. Okay, we need this background image to move. So cont, and I will just add style because we need to change the style. Okay, and now I will add background position y because we need to change the position of y. Okay, so background position y, and I will give it equal, and then I will add scry because this is our the name of this variable scr, and I will multiply it by, let's say, 1 for this one, and then I will add pixel. Okay, because we have to define the unit also. So let's see, if I just scroll, okay, so nothing is happening. All right, this is because we need to this is a positive value. Okay, so we need this in negative one. Why negative? If you just do this in positive, the image will go downwards, but we need this to go upwards, so I think minus will work. All right, let's see what is the problem. Okay, all right, I have given the variable name wrong, so scrly. Okay, so now I think it will work. Okay, so yes, as you can see here, it is now just working fine, and this is just the parallax effect. You can see this is the parallax effect, and how many lines did we just use? Only 3 lines. Okay, like only 3 lines, and if you just remove this one and add in this line also, you will just um, using only 2 lines, like I have said already, only 2 or 3 lines of JavaScript and your parallax effect will be ready. So as you can see here, our parallax is ready, but now we need 2 more things. Okay, we need to add parallax effect in this background, so let's do that. I will just copy this line, and I will change the id from container to bottom because this is our bottom. Okay, in this one I will add the parallax effect, and let's save it and see. And as you can see here, we have added parallax effect to both of our images, background images. So we are just done. Okay, so this is the parallax effect, and one more thing, let's add some what something just cooler. If we just fix the position of this heading, okay, this heading, and decrease the opacity as we just scroll down, so it will just look cooler. Okay, so what I meant to say, let's first of all we need to copy this down and add it for our heading. Let's say, okay, let's give it id of heading. All right, so I will add heading, and then parallax effect, just remove minus from here, and let's see. Okay, if we just add minus, oops. All right, so what we need to do, okay, so scrly, then from instead of this background image, so because you know why it is not working, because we have written background position y, but it is not a background, okay, it is a text. So instead of this we will write top. So from top if we want the same idea, and now as you can see it is just stuck in one place, okay. And one more step we have to do to decrease the opacity as we scroll down, okay, of this heading, so that you know if someone just come down here, he can't read the text behind that, okay. So we just need to decrease the opacity as we scroll down, and it will just give a little more beautiful touch to our web page. So let's do that, and for that I will just copy that down, and in the style tag I will write opacity. It is just simple, okay. We will do a simple math here, okay. um, let's say opacity, as you know, is between 0 and 1, okay. If the opacity is 0, then it will just vanish or you can't see, and if it is 1, then it is just opaque, okay. So I will just add this columns, all right. And inside this I will say I will add some maths equation, let's say. I will say this and then dollar, okay. This is for we need to define the JavaScript object inside HTML. So I will give 1 minus, and what is our variable, scrly, ly. And you know why, if here on the top the value of scr, the scroll y is 0, the value of scroll y is 0, and as we move down here it just increases rapidly, and at the bottom here I think it was just around I think 150 or 200, okay, between like around 200, okay. So if we just did this equation, if we will do this equation, then it will not work at all, because the scroll y will just increase from 0 to just 1 in like in just millisecond if we just scroll. So let me just show you. If we just save it, and as you can see here it just vanishes rapidly, because if I just scroll a little bit, the value of scroll y increases from 0 to just around 10 or 15, and it will just convert this into minus, and as you can see minus will be obviously below 0, okay. So for that we need to multiply this to a lower number, so let's say 0.005, and if we do that, let's now see what is the effect. So as you can see here it just vanishes. So as you can see here it vanishes a little slower, and it looks cool, okay. And I think it is just pretty fast. I need it to vanish right here, okay, right here as the second page appears. So for that we just need one thing, we just need to decrease the value of this. So I will just decrease this from 0.005 to 0.04, okay. So let's do 4, and now yes, and now I think it is looking great. Let's decrease a little bit, 0.002. Now I think it is, and yes, it is looking fine. As you can see here we have made a pretty good web page with the help of parallax effect, and you can just see how like how much good it is, okay. And before parallax effect you can see, and after parallax effect you can tell the difference, how beautiful the web page is looking and how interactive it is looking, okay. So yes, this is the video. I hope you learn how to add parallax effect, and as I have tell you, it is nothing, just 2-3 lines of code and that's it, and you will get this cool effect in your website. You can add in your website to make it a lot cooler and user friendly. So yes guys, this is the video, and I hope you learn something new. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, hit that like button and tell me in the comments that what you guys want in the next video and on what topics you guys want videos. And that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.